guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a tutorial on this look right here, start to finish. All of the products will be listed in the info box down below. It's also a little bit of a chatty tutorial. I've never done a super chatty tutorial, but I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Let me get right into it. Okay, first I'm going in with my Teint Idole Ultra Cushion in 2AT bisque, and I just use the actual cushion that comes with it. So you just open it, press this in, and then smooth it all over my face. I like this just because it gives great coverage, but it's so quick and it's so light on the skin. And because it's the Teint Idole formula, I know that it is really going to last me all day. And then I'm just gonna add a little extra coverage wherever I really need it. Next, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealers. I use mine in the shades Light and Medium because Medium Light is constantly sold out. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealers are still like holy grail, ride or die, but these are coming in real close. Going in with the light shade and adding that just to the under eye area. I use the medium shade under my eyes, but then I also just kind of go around my mouth or any like little spot conceal areas. To blend it out, I'm using the Kat Von D number 40 brush. And I'm just gonna get all the medium areas first before I move on to my under eyes. Sometimes when I'm doing my makeup and I'm trying to do it on camera, I get caught up. And then in editing, I'm like, why didn't you finish that sentence? Like, why'd you stop? So this concealer is very full coverage, which I love. But at the same time, it does this really cool thing where I don't fully blend out each eye completely. Like I'll blend this out, I'll create the highlighted shape that I want. And then I'll slowly take my time and blend it out, and it almost just melts into the skin and sets really nicely. And then with the same brush and nothing else on it, I'm just gonna baby carve out just the arch of my brow kind of. And then I'm also going to cover my lid because I'm just gonna use these concealers as my primer. For me on low makeup days or light makeup days, I mean, this is so funny because I keep saying light makeup days, but I know a lot of you are probably like, this is more makeup than anyone needs on a light makeup day. But for me, I'm kind of like, there's no in between. It's either if I'm wearing makeup, I'm gonna wear makeup, or if I'm not wearing makeup, I'm not gonna wear any makeup. To set the under eye, I'm going in with my Soap & Glory Kick-Ass powder and this e.l.f. blush brush. And just tap it under my eyes. And then I don't want to miss my lids because you don't want that concealer to crease. You want it to act as like a good solid base. To set my face, I'm going in with the NYX No Filter finishing powder and my Makeup Forever Professional 122 straight and wavy brush. So I'm just gonna swirl in there and then tap it on first. I don't like to drag my powder. I like to lay it down and then blend it out, because a lot of times what happens is when you place powder down, especially on top of cream products, and then you just go in and start buffing it, you start to move some of the cream product underneath. And you wanna make sure that you get your neck. I always have this issue where by the time I'm done with my makeup, my neck and like my body is such a different color from my face because I don't self-tan at all. And so you will see how I correct that momentarily. For bronzer, I'm going in with this Gucci 20 Oriental Sienna bronzer. Expensive, but super beautiful. And I'm just gonna really generously apply this. And I'm really going contour, blush, bronzer, everything with this because I like having a really bronzed, glowy look when I have less makeup on. This color too, especially for my skin tone, is very forgiving, so I can really just go to town. And jawline. And then I am gonna go in with my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in trusty 20M with the same brush. The brush I'm using is a Real Techniques. I'm pretty sure this is a blush brush or a face brush. Everything has just completely come off on this. So I'm really getting in there because this powder is like a gel powder. And then building that bronze up. And I really am focusing also on the apples of my cheeks because I want it to look like I got a suntan and I'm not just heaped with bronzer. But I am, and I'm not ashamed. You know, sometimes I've been saying this a lot to some of my friends, but sometimes when I speak, I say the randomest things. I have like no shame, no shame. So sometimes when I speak in public, whether I'm on the phone or with other people, recently I've been like, you know, I wonder how other people who are around me, like what they think when they hear me. And then I'm like, wow, if I was someone else and I heard myself just say that, I would hate myself. Probably not. I would probably think I was funny. So what I'm doing now with this Makeup Forever bronzer, it is waterproof. So this is my trick on how I just make everything look cohesive. I just take the bronzer and I bring it down onto my neck. Technically, if you have an event, then you want to bring everything you're putting on your face down onto any exposed skin. But on a day-to-day basis, I just like to use the bronzer because I don't like so much product on my neck and like body. I'm going in with my Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights highlighter palette, and I am going in with Night Light and Sunlight. I just posted a new beauty review on this product, so go check it out. I will have it linked down below. And then of course my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 highlighting brush. You know you wear a lot of highlight when I'm not even picking up my little like mirror compact. I'm really just using my viewfinder, and in that tiny little screen when I can see my skin glow, I'm like, okay, you've done well. Pinching the brush and bringing it down the center of my nose and a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And then to blend out the edges of that, I'm going back into my Makeup Forever bronzer and the Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna sweep that roughly more on the bottom edge of that highlight, but also just on the apples of the cheeks. And then I'm gonna go in with the blending technique back into my NYX powder, get it on the Makeup Forever brush, and then just blend everything on my face out so that everything looks more like my skin is just like perfectly bronzed, perfectly contoured, and naturally, literally golden. When I do that, I tend to lose too much highlight for my liking. So I'm gonna go back into the Makeup Geek palette and pick up the two colors and just pump it up more just in that C on the highest part of my cheekbone and avoiding the apples of my cheeks because I still have a little bit of glow on the apples of my cheeks. So I just want it to be right there. Oh, this highlight though, like, tell me you see that. I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in medium brown, and I'm just gonna brush my brows out, and then I'm just defining the bottom so it's straighter, and then doing the same thing along the top edge, just like that. This brow is always the sucker brow. Like this brow is always the one that gives me trouble. Like this brow was so quick, so easy. I don't need my brows to look perfect because I like that more natural look. Next, I'm going in with my Too Faced Brow Quickie Brow Gel. And I believe this is the Universal Brunette one. And then I'm just going to brush through my brows. And I leave the front untouched with the pencil when I'm doing a lighter brow. So I'll take the Brow Quickie and I will hit the front as well because it just adds a little bit more definition and a little bit of fullness, but it's nothing too intense. And I like having a gradient to my brows. Like I like having the front lighter than the end so that it just looks a little bit more natural. I'm taking my bronzer, the Makeup Forever one, on a Dose of Colors blending brush, and I'm just popping that into the crease. And then I'm taking my E30 Sigma pencil brush and going into Night Light from the Makeup Geek palette and applying that onto my inner corner and brow bone. I'm going in with my Cils Booster XL from Lancome eyelash primer, and I'm just popping that generously on. I'm going to spray my face with my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix and then fan it off while the primer is drying. I actually want to add a little bit of color into the crease. So I'm going in with 2 of the new fall Makeup Geek matte eyeshadows. This one is in Sidekick and this one is in Bake Sale. And I'm just going to take the same blending brush and really build up that crease color. And I'm actually also going to add in tan lines, which is just a little bit of a mid-tone warm brown. So I just dipped equally, like twice into each pan. And then I'm going to start building up the crease color. These Makeup Geek fall matte eyeshadows though are everything. The matte ones, they're just giving me so much life. And I'm really just taking my time and working that into the crease and blending that up towards the brow bone because I like that it looks kind of blown out. You're really only using 3 eyeshadows, but just blending makes such a difference. The more seamless everything looks, and I feel like in turn, it just looks like you've really taken the time to do everything, which you have technically because blending does take time. I'm taking my Sigma E60 large shader brush, and I'm going into the Makeup Geek highlight palette, but I'm using just the sunlight color. When I'm trying to do my makeup relatively quickly, I like to use a couple products all over my face. So I liked using the bronzers on my crease. I like using my highlight on my eyes. It just makes it easier to multitask, but I also like the effect of having more monochromatic makeup on the eyes and the face, and then having a bold pop of color on the lips. I'm just gonna blend that edge out using the same dose of colors blending brush. And then I'm going into Bake Sale, and this was one of the 3 that I was using, and on the same brush I'm just gonna pinch it and take it underneath the lash line a little. And actually I'm not even gonna pinch it. I'm just going back in with my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix spray, and I'm gonna spray primarily just the eye area so that they're all really locked and sealed in. So next I'm gonna apply mascara on the lashes. I'm not applying too much, so I'm going in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This is my little mini travel size. I'm coating my lashes like you would normally apply mascara, but then I'm also gonna go on top and just comb it through because there's also powder on top there. So while my mascara is drying a little bit, I'm gonna start off with the lips. This is Lady Danger from MAC, and this has gotta be my favorite orange red ever, especially if you have like olivey yellow undertones. I love the way Lady Danger looks. To line my lips, I'm going in with Urban Decay Crash Lip Liner. I'm gonna fill in my lips completely. I love Urban Decay lip liners. I was really excited for this orange lip liner, but it is so patchy and it's like kind of cakey. First impressions, Urban Decay Crash lip liner, no bueno. So now I'm gonna go in with my Lady Danger and I'm just going to layer that on top. You know what I'm not into though? How this lip liner is playing me and it's making the actual lipstick look so patchy. I think I'm gonna have to take this off and just like start fresh. RIP. So I'm just taking my Kat Von D that I used for the concealer and I'm just hitting the edges because it has kind of wiped off a little bit. And then I'm gonna go straight in with the Lady Danger lipstick. And actually what I'm gonna do is makeup on the fly. I'm taking the large Sigma E60 brush that I used on my lids and I just wiped it off on a makeup wipe. So this video is totally not turning out to what I was expecting it to be, but like, hey, at least you guys can see how I fix makeup mishaps. But I'm basically just gonna paint the first layer of this lipstick on with this brush so that I can line my lips with this color. It should really be more of a precision brush, but let's see what happens. And I'm just going to sharpen up the edge by going back and forth over the lipstick like that and getting product on there. Once the initial line is done, I'm just gonna blot it. And then I'm gonna go in with the bullet and just apply it. I am going to blot the whole lip because I'm out of control. I'm gonna go in with one more layer post the blot and just make sure it's opaque. And I'm just gonna let that sit before I blot it again so that it can really soak in. That way when I blot it, there's actually not that much coming up. So now that we have finished the lips, finally, and I love that this makes your teeth look like a little whiter. Know what I mean? I am going to pop on lashes. This is the House of Lashes lash case, which I just think is so cute, but I'm not using House of Lashes lashes. I am using the House of Lashes glue, as always. These are the Cocoa Queen Bees, and I'm gonna pop those on. Is it me, or like, when I'm wearing a brighter lip, especially when it's not a liquid lipstick, I feel like I have to talk so weirdly. Like I shouldn't move my mouth too much because I'm so scared that something's gonna happen to it. Liquid lipsticks have spoiled me. Big time, big time. So while the lash glue is drying, I'm gonna do the final blot. I'm just gonna pop these on as close to my lashes as possible because I am not wearing eyeliner. So I really wanna make sure that these look one with my eyeballs, or one with my lash line, I guess. These Queen Bees have been cut down because they are too long naturally for my eyes, and so I have chopped them up a little bit. I mean, I love these lashes anyways because they're so dramatic and they just make your eyes look incredible, but it's also nice when your lashes are, it's like not a fresh pair and you don't have to worry about like cutting them and stuff. Hashtag lazy girl. And I'm extra, so I kind of just gently press up on them as they're drying so that they get that lifted look rather than coming straighter out. When I'm wearing false lashes and I'm literally gluing something to my eyeballs, I want everyone to see it. Ready? This is my favorite thing to do. Not when I'm filming, like in real life, I'll do this all the time. Without lashes, with lashes. Isn't that crazy? No lashes, lashes. I'm so annoying. I'm so annoying. Okay, other eyeball. Let's get this show on the road. And then you do the same thing. Just press. So the lash glue is still drying, but my lashes are pretty much set. I'm just gonna very carefully take my Shu Uemura S curler, which is really nice because it's tiny, and I'm just gonna gently curl my lashes, more just pressing my real lashes against my falsies so that it's really nicely blended. Like, I don't know if you can tell a difference, but I can tell a difference. I think close up you can probably tell a difference. That was so dramatic. I was like, difference? Close up though, I can tell a difference. I'm taking my Marc Jacobs Fineliner in Blacquer and I'm just gonna tight line my lashes. And then when I get to the inner corner, I am taking it a little bit more intensely just so that it looks like the lash band doesn't just suddenly stop. And then the last blending step I take is I use a black eyeshadow. Today I'm just using the Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow right here in black, which is called, I think, Shax. Using a little angled liner brush, I'm just going to place the black shadow along the lash band so that it covers up any glue that may look a little funky. And then the last step is mascara on the lower lash line, and for this I'm going in with my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. If you have tough lower lashes, this is amazing. It's like 10 bucks, but the wand is so tiny that you can really go in and get every single lash. So this here is the final look. I love doing this makeup look, but I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I just thought it would be fun to do something different and be a little bit more chatty with you guys. I'm sorry if this is a longer video, but you know, you guys are gonna see everything that happened in detail throughout this video, so I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what you guys think about this tutorial and also what videos you guys want to see from me next, and I will get on those ASAP. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you soon. Bye guys. Posted a video. Why you gotta fight with me at choose, cause you know I'll let it go there. If I was watching this video, like, I would hate myself right now because I'm so annoying, but I don't. I love myself. Thank you, Justin Bieber. This was supposed to be like a quick fun video. Doing really well for yourself, Anisha. Yep. This is a place for families that drive Camrys and go to Disney. They don't need to know all of our business.